time with us. This is Leanne Presents, and I'm Leanne. I'm doing the unboxing today. It's a little treat for you, because it's not usually me. But there you go, he's stuck with me now. So we've got a real big box. It's a very big box, with surprisingly little in it. But we will get to that in a second. As you've seen from the title card, we are unboxing part of Marvel Zombies by Simon Games, which apparently stands for Cool Mini or Not, which I did not know. So a little tidbit of information for you. So Marvel Zombies ran on Kickstarter from 18th of January to the 4th of February 2022, so over a year ago now. It had 28,974 backers and raised a total of $9,032,583, which is a bit crazy. We went for the Devourer pledge, which this is part of. It includes 14 items plus add-ons. There was an option to do 2-wave shipping, but that was sort of extra expensive, so we went for 1 wave. But because this bad boy is so big, they shipped it early at no extra cost, which is very nice, because this thing on its own would have cost a ton of shipping if we had to pay for it extra. We're hoping that we get the rest of Marvel Zombies by the end of the summer, which we'll unbox for our lovely viewers in due course. But we'll unbox what we've got now, because we don't want to keep you waiting. Because of the size of this thing, I know we usually do overhead shots, they might not be quite as useful for some of the items, so we'll probably do some cutaway like shots that we'll do later on, so that you can get a good look at it. Nice close-ups and everything. But I think that's all the sort of housekeeping stuff. So without further ado, let's open a big box. Where to start? With Mr. Slice. Can't even open knives properly. Do this safely. Always be supervised when using knives, folks. I am currently being supervised by Alan off camera. There's a lot of sellotape on it.
You have to slice it all the way.
Yeah.
Grab that and then take this way.
Thank you. How wonderful is this then? He's mostly arms. Okay, let me have a look at once. In the top. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I think let's get the box off the table.
Yeah.
And go from there. Ooh, it's a big box. Here we go. Okay. Whew. At the top, we've got this nice bit of polystyrene. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, let's start with an arm.
See, that Galactus chap, he's not all bad. He's really harmless when you think about it.
This mini is not so mini, as you can tell. That is just an arm. Okay, so we've got arms.
Sounds heavy.
Let's get out the other arm. So this one looks like... So the idea with Marvel Zombies is that you've got non-zombie and zombie versions. So we've got a zombie arm and a non-zombie arm for Galactus. And presumably we have the other versions as well. And then we've got a couple of heads. Oh. So much plastic. Don't forget to recycle, folks. There we go, that's a non-zombie head. It's quite rubbery. I feel like there's a bit of give to the material on this, but I guess when it's so big it kind of has to have a bit of give. That's a head. It's big.
Galactus getting ahead in life.
Considering like the head is probably 4 or 5 times as big as the normal minis. And there's the zombie one.
One over on the shelf if you want to grab one for scale.
That's a good idea.
Well, it's Marvel United, but it'll do the job.
It's broken. On purpose. It's broken on purpose.
Oh.
I dropped it. This is the one that holds things. There we go. Captain America.
No, it's War Machine.
Oh. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I looked at it. I was looking from behind and it looked like Captain America. Oh, that's more plastic. Staticky. Some balloons.
Don't pop them.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Let me pull these out. Now, do I be cruel and go for the box rather than the rest of the marble first? I might have to because it's on top of the base, so.
Tiny box.
It's a little box. It's also bubble wrapped. Feels quite light. Galactus the Devourer. Thank you. Let's do this carefully. There we go. So this box will have like the other bits that we need, including a sheet that shows you how much health different parts of Galactus has, both in zombie form and non-zombie form. The rule book. So obviously this is the add-on, so this won't be the rules for the actual game, but it'll be how to add Galactus to it.
Which you can't actually play yet because we don't have the game.
Yeah, so it's kind of the wrong way around, but there we go. Some punch-out tokens, including a Galactus, which on the back is a zombie Galactus. Hopefully there's not too much glare on that.
Looks fine.
We've got a little pack of Silver Surfer cards, and possibly other types in there. Little action deck. Get some more card sleeves. And some Silver Surfer cards. Show more of the character. Sorry, that's in plastic. Apologies for any glare. And then we've got two Silver Surfers in here. Presumably a zombie and a non-zombie one.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be the non-zombie. Look how tiny this guy is. He's got a little, there's a little bit of...
Just having trouble focusing on that one.
What? It's because there's stuff on the table, isn't it?
There you go.
Might need a bit tidying up on the plastic on that. The hand looks a little bit mangly. I don't know what you could do about that though. I think because it's so small.
Some mold lines probably, so I've got files for it.
It's sort of the benefit of having a chibi kind of model is there's less that can go wrong and it's easier to sort of fix as opposed to a more lifelike sort of structure. The muscle definition is pretty crazy though. And we can put him in the hand. Oh no. There we go. Both hands. And then we got the zombie one, which I like. This got a different pose to it. And it's also, I don't know if you can make it out on there, on the base, it's all skulls. I think this one is slightly less worrisome about plastic imperfections because it's a zombie, so his flesh is falling off. I think they're meant to be chunks taken out of him rather than holes in it. Nice. Okay, so that's the peripherals, as I would call them. Let's try and put this back for a second so it's out of the way. Excuse me, Silver Surfer. You're going back so we can get to the piece de resistance. It's a nice little box. You ready? Oh my goodness, it's huge!
I don't know why, but I didn't expect it to be so wide.
The base itself is massive. We put this box in that box so it's out of the way.
Did you just throw a penny into a well? Okay, I've seen some people saying that the hand on the base is kind of detached from the base. It looks like ours has travelled very well, so it looks like it's still in place. I've also seen you to be very careful with the attaching of the arm and head.
Yeah. So this arm will always be non-zombie. This arm.
This thing's huge.
I don't know whether I should try and put them together or if I shouldn't. Should I? I try and put them together, but I'll be gentle.
So the zombie head needs to be kind of facing up and to the left when you slot it in. Just look at the peg hole.
I can see why this could be tricky. I'm not going to force him. There you go. How's that? Does that look alright?
I think so.
It's a bit squeaky putting things on. Because the pegs are uniform shape, you kind of have to be... I can see why you need to be careful.
This one should be sort of palm pointing downwards, I think.
Ah.
So it goes in a certain way.
It's a bit fiddly.
That's a lovely sound.
It's horrible. I do not like it. That doesn't want to go in. Let me try the other arm. I don't want to force it, but I want to sort of be able to attach it. That's gone in there. There you go. Zombie head, non-zombie arm. This is fine. I think it's not quite in there, but it's in enough for our purposes.
We'll take a proper look, yeah.
And we'll just put him in there for now. There we go. He's like half my size. It's huge. How are you going to paint it?
I'm thinking of getting a roller. Just doing it with a little mini roller.
You might have to. It's again like
Wild.
The opposite. The benefit of having something so big is you can get the detail in without any problems at all. It's got all the cables
the
and
zombie
stuff.
face mold is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it does. You got the wrinkles in the skin and everything. I don't know if you can see. There's like engine part or something in the back, part of the ship.
It's part of the matter converter that feeds in, so it'll convert the planets.
I will confess I don't know enough about a lot of things, including Galactus. But I know he looks cool and he's real big. That's all you need to know, right?
Wow.
It's huge for a game piece. Insane.
Wow.
There's spare arm and head on the pedestal with him. Like, looks like he's conquered himself. There we go. And that's Galactus, along with a couple of little Silver Surfer babies, and a couple of cards. So this is going to sit somewhere in the house until we have the means to actually play the game it's for. But hopefully that will be by the end of the summer. It's only a couple of months, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll be back to unbox that when it comes through. I think that's it. That's all. We've got it. That's him. So thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with other content as we go. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified when we drop new videos. Follow us on socials. Our link tree's in the description below. That'll take you to our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I had trouble remembering what Twitter was for a second, but I think that's like most of the world at the moment. So we'll put posts up there when we're doing new stuff with video games, board games, all stuff like that. So check it out. Talk to us. We'd be really happy to hear from you. Let us know if you've had this model or if you're still anxiously awaiting its arrival, or if you opted for a different option to get Marvel Zombies or anything like that. Let us know. Cool. Good. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.